In November 2024, the tragic story of Suchir Balaji, a former OpenAI staff member, shocked the tech world. At just 26 years old, Suchir was found unalived in his San Francisco apartment. Officially ruled a suicide by police, his parents have fiercely contested this claim. They argue that foul play was involved, presenting unsettling evidence to back their theory. Let's delve into the controversy, asking the difficult question: does OpenAI have blood on its hands, or is the company simply caught in a storm of speculation? We'll find out in a minute. But first, who was Suchir Balaji? Born in 1998 in California to tech-savvy parents, Suchir Balaji quickly distinguished himself as a prodigy in the tech world. At 13, he built his first computer, showcasing an intuitive grasp of technology that amazed his peers and mentors alike. By 17, Suchir was already attracting the attention of major tech companies, including Silicon Valley giants, and his future seemed limitless. His meteoric rise reached new heights in 2018 when he joined OpenAI, where he became a key contributor to groundbreaking projects, including the early development of ChatGPT. However, Suchir's journey at OpenAI was not without turbulence. Over time, he grew deeply concerned about the company's ethical practices. He began to publicly voice these concerns, accusing OpenAI of engaging in activities that he believed violated copyright laws and undermined the integrity of the internet ecosystem. In an October 2024 interview, Suchir alleged that the company's unchecked ambition could have far-reaching consequences. These revelations placed him in the eye of a legal and ethical storm, and just days after his name appeared in a lawsuit against OpenAI, Suchir was found unalived in his San Francisco apartment. This tragic turn of events has fueled speculation of foul play, leaving many to wonder, did he unalive himself, or was he unalived? The San Francisco police officially ruled Suchir Balaji's tragic unaliving a suicide, but this conclusion has ignited a firestorm of controversy. His parents have rejected the official narrative, instead pointing to evidence they believe tells a far darker story. After hiring independent experts for a private autopsy, the family claimed the findings exposed troubling inconsistencies. Signs of a struggle were reportedly visible: bruising on Suchir's body, unexplained irregularities in the manner of his passing, and a ransacked apartment that raised questions about forced entry or foul play. His mother, devastated yet determined, took to social media to denounce the incident as a cold-blooded murder disguised as a suicide. Her impassioned plea for justice has resonated with the public, fueling widespread speculation about what really happened to Suchir. But why would anyone target Suchir Balaji? His whistleblowing against OpenAI had thrust him into a high-stakes battle with one of the most influential companies in the tech world. By accusing OpenAI of unethical practices, including alleged copyright violations and harm to the internet ecosystem, Suchir made himself a lightning rod for controversy. His bold statements not only made headlines but also reportedly contributed to the mounting legal and public scrutiny facing OpenAI in 2024. Could such revelations have marked him as a target, with someone seeking to silence him permanently to protect far more sensitive information? Or is this tragic event a deeply personal matter, unrelated to his professional life? One thing's for sure: the timing of Suchir's unaliving has only intensified the suspicions. Occurring mere days after his name appeared in a lawsuit against OpenAI, the incident has led many to question if the tech giant has blood on its hands. Was his death a calculated move to shield the company from further scandal? Or could darker, fiercer forces be at play, with Suchir caught in the crossfire of motives yet to be uncovered? For now, the haunting questions remain unanswered. Did Suchir Balaji unalive himself, or was he unalived by someone intent on silencing his voice? The lack of concrete evidence leaves room for speculation, and the internet has taken up the case with fervor. OpenAI's role, if any, is still unclear, but the tragedy casts a long shadow over its legacy. As the investigation deepens, the truth may yet emerge. But until then, the public and Suchir's family are left to grapple with one chilling possibility: that justice for Suchir has yet to be served and might never be. Regardless, OpenAI continues to be on the news for more reasons. Suchir Balaji's allegations shook OpenAI to its core, adding another layer of controversy to what was already a turbulent year for the tech giant. In 2024, OpenAI faced a cascade of challenges that exposed cracks in its foundation. High-profile resignations, including those of co-founder Ilya Sutskever and CTO Mira Murati, point to internal discord at the highest levels. Employee strikes drew attention to growing dissatisfaction within the workforce, and fierce competition from tech juggernauts like Google and Meta further threatened OpenAI's dominance in the artificial intelligence arena. Against this backdrop, Suchir's whistleblowing sent shockwaves through the industry, raising unsettling questions about the company's ethics and integrity. Suchir's claims of copyright violations and unethical practices cut deep, suggesting that OpenAI was operating in ways that betrayed its mission of advancing AI for the benefit of humanity. These revelations placed him in the spotlight as both a hero for transparency and a target for retaliation. The circumstances surrounding his tragic unaliving have sparked a fierce debate. Did OpenAI have blood on its hands? Was Suchir targeted and silenced to protect the company's reputation? We don't have these answers yet, but the ransacked state of his apartment and alleged signs of foul play have only added fuel to the fire. However, another possibility warrants consideration. OpenAI may not be directly culpable. Whistleblowers like Suchir often find themselves surrounded by a myriad of enemies, competitors eager to exploit vulnerabilities, disgruntled former colleagues with axes to grind, or even opportunistic bad actors with unrelated motives. While his accusations undoubtedly cast a harsh light on OpenAI, pinning his tragic demise solely on the organization could be a speculative leap driven by the internet's penchant for conspiracy theories rather than hard evidence. The question remains, did Suchir Balaji unalive himself, or was he unalived? The internet continues to buzz with theories, but the truth remains elusive. The San Francisco police ruled his death a suicide, but his parents' allegations of foul play in their private investigation point to a far more sinister narrative. For now, the evidence is inconclusive, leaving a cloud of mystery over Suchir's untimely end. With the case going viral, it is not strange that celebrities and prominent individuals would weigh in on the situation. Adding a compelling layer of intrigue to the unfolding saga is Elon Musk, one of OpenAI's co-founders and its most vocal critic since his departure from the company in 2018. Musk, known for his blunt honesty and polarizing opinions, has thrown his weight behind the Balaji family's quest for justice. Taking to social media, Musk has demanded an FBI investigation into the circumstances surrounding Suchir's unaliving, stating that the situation reeks of foul play. His involvement has added fire to an already controversial case, amplifying public scrutiny of OpenAI and its ethical practices. But why would Musk, a man with an empire spanning Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, concern himself with Suchir Balaji's tragic story? Some observers speculate that Musk sees a younger version of himself in Suchir, a maverick willing to challenge the establishment and expose uncomfortable truths. Musk's history of going against the grain is well documented, and he may admire Suchir's courage in confronting OpenAI, a company Musk himself has accused of straying from its original mission of transparency and altruism. However, not everyone is convinced Musk's motivations are purely altruistic. His legal battles with OpenAI are no secret. Musk has openly criticized the organization's transformation into a for-profit entity, a move he believes betrays its founding principles. By aligning with Suchir's family, Musk might be leveraging the tragedy to bolster his ongoing fight against OpenAI's leadership. This theory gains traction when considering Musk's tendency to seize opportunities to weaken rivals, while positioning himself as a champion of ethical technology. Regardless of his reasons, Musk's involvement has undoubtedly heightened the stakes. His calls for federal investigation have led many to question whether OpenAI truly has blood on its hands. Could the company, already reeling from internal turmoil, have played a role in silencing Suchir to protect its secrets? Or is Musk using the situation to advance his agenda, painting OpenAI as a villain to further his legal and competitive goals? As the public debates the facts of the situation, Musk's advocacy keeps the spotlight firmly on OpenAI. Whether his support stems from genuine concern or strategic maneuvering, it has forced the tech giant to address the swirling rumors and allegations. For OpenAI, a company already fighting battles on multiple fronts, Musk's involvement is yet another complication in a year filled with crisis and controversy. Suchir Balaji's story is a tragic reminder of the precarious position whistleblowers occupy when they challenge powerful organizations. As a former OpenAI employee, his decision to expose what he saw as unethical practices was not only courageous but also fraught with peril. By speaking out against a tech giant like OpenAI, Suchir stepped into the spotlight, knowing full well the risks that accompany taking on an influential entity with vast resources and global reach. His untimely unaliving has left the world questioning whether this was a tragic act of despair or something far more sinister. The ethical questions surrounding OpenAI's responsibilities are now in sharper focus. Should companies that thrive on the brilliance and creativity of individuals like Suchir, or do more to protect them? OpenAI, a company with ambitions to reshape the world through artificial intelligence, faces growing scrutiny, not just for its practices, but for its culture and treatment of those who dare to dissent. The allegations against the company, combined with the eerie circumstances of Suchir's demise, make one wonder if OpenAI truly has blood on its hands. As the Balaji family continues to seek answers and Elon Musk intensifies public pressure, the world waits for clarity. For now, speculation fills the void left by unanswered questions. Regardless of the truth, Suchir's story serves as a poignant reminder of the personal costs of standing up against powerful entities like OpenAI. In the absence of the truth, the tragic unaliving of Suchir Balaji casts a somber shadow over OpenAI's growing legacy, raising unsettling questions about the human toll of technological progress. As a young prodigy who had dedicated his life to advancing artificial intelligence, Suchir represented the best of what OpenAI aspired to achieve. Yet his untimely demise, shrouded in controversy, has shifted the focus from his achievements to the ethical and moral obligations of the organization he once served. Critics are now asking, does OpenAI have blood on its hands? And frankly, all findings unearthed in the process of private investigations seem to point toward calculated maliciousness. If these claims truly hold weight, it would implicate OpenAI, or at least its adversaries, in one of the tech industry's most chilling scandals. On the other hand, it's possible that Suchir's death is being unfairly linked to OpenAI, making the organization a convenient scapegoat. Whistleblowers often face threats from various corners, and without definitive evidence, the truth in this case remains elusive. Regardless, Suchir's story is a stark reminder of the ethical dilemmas that accompany innovation and wealth accumulation, and of the personal risks faced by those brave enough to speak out. But what do you think? Did Suchir unalive himself, or was he unalived? Could OpenAI be involved, or are they being unfairly blamed? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.